Sanjay, is it understandable or racist? And good morning to you, Sanjay.
Good morning, now. What's up? You're right.
I'm good.
It's racist because when they say I want a non-Asian, an Asian could be a Sikh, Hindu, Buddhist, a Japanese, Chinese. Even I feel like though Chinese and Japanese people aren't speaking out enough. That's another thing as well, because they're all a part of Asians as well. So when you say they want a non-Asian, it's just a bit ridiculous. It'd be better if she just blatantly said, I want a non-Islamic driver or non-Muslim driver. That'd make more sense, because the majority of all these cases are Muslims anyway.
Sanjay, stay there. Shanawaz Hussain, what do you think of what Sanjay's just said?
Sanjay, I think you're completely deluded, mate. Right?
Am I deluded? Am I really?
Well, Sanjay, let him finish. Sanjay, let him finish.
This has got nothing to do with religion. It's got nothing to do with faith, right? And let's say, up until a couple of years ago, you couldn't walk the streets because you were afraid that some white person is going to come and rape you. Did they ever turn around and say, he's a Christian, or he's this? Religion was never in it. As a matter of fact, his colour was never in it. It was just by his name. This guy did this, this guy did that. All of a sudden, religion is coming to it. Everything we see today is Islam, and Muslims. Religion has nothing to do with this. These guys who do these things, they're perverts. They're individual, pathetic people who don't have a life. They should be penalised for this. You shouldn't turn around and point them and say, it's a Muslim doing it. You can't paint everyone for the religion. There's black people who are Muslims, there are white people who are Muslims. They're going to turn around and say, well, you can't turn and blame us on our religion. So what planet are you coming from, mate? I agree where you're coming from. Sikhs, Hindus, and all these other faiths are being pointed at under the category of Asian, but let's not bring this into a religious point of view. These are individuals that need to be scrutinised for what their actions are. They need to be CRB checked. Every day should be CRB checked, criminal record checked, before they be given a licence. This is down to the council to do this, not the public, not for us to criticise. If this is going on, the council needs to do their job, the police needs to do their job, and find out these are people who are working in the public, and they need to be checked out. Let's not bring this into religion.
Okay, all right. Let's bring Sanjay back in. Go on, Sanjay.
Yeah, can I answer that? Yeah, what it is the problem is 90% of grooming gangs are Muslim, and the problem here is, when you bring white people here, I like how Muslims keep bringing white people in on this. There's 90% white in Britain. Of course, there's going to be more paedophiles who are white, but there's not a specific case of white grooming gangs. That's the problem.
So this is of course there's grooming gangs. There's several grooming gangs that become naughty, but the only thing is they've been eliminated. I mean, if you want to bring religion to I know a couple of guys I only see guys that I used to work with were perverts. The only difference was I never advertised it. This is specifically, everyone knows this. You've got a bit of sense or a bit of education, you understand that Muslims are being targeted on every single thing, right? Not just on grooming, not just on terrorism. Everything they've been targeted on. That's the whole point. This is the agenda of what media has. So let's not point at this. Open now. All these rape cases, up and down, you see on crime watch and everything, have always been white. My argument is, it's not about being white or anything, it's about religion. They never spoke about religion. They pointed the person as an individual. Let's talk about the individual and not religion.
Yeah, what confuses me the most is when I tell the truth, you get Muslims reply like you. Well, the problem is what you're doing is
the thing is, wait a minute, Sanjay, this is about different people's attitudes to women, and unfortunately, you can't say that Pakistanis are any more misogynistic than anyone else. So
but the problem is we're in England. We're talking about England. If we were talking about India, I would be talking about that right now. But
you're talking about religion. It's not about where we are. You refer this to religion. There's two different things. Exactly what Rahul just said.
Are 90% of these people Muslims? Are 90% of these people Muslims? Yes or no?
They're not Muslims.
Well, wait a minute. They occurred in areas. They occurred in areas where there are particularly large groups of people of Pakistani heritage. So, of course, that would be the case in those particular areas. Now, Sanjay, there are lots of people involved in people trafficking, girls from Eastern Europe being trafficked into this country to work in brothels and to be, prostitutes on the street, etc., etc. Okay, now that is run by Eastern European criminal gangs doing some of that, right?
Yes.
Does that mean then that you wouldn't employ an Eastern European builder because of what Eastern Europeans are doing in that respect, a small amount of them? Because we're talking about a huge Pakistani Muslim community in the UK, and you're talking about a tiny percentage of them that would be involved in this particular heinous crime. Does that mean then that the entire group should be tarred with the same brush?
Well, there's two things I want to answer to that. First thing is, I don't agree with the European. That's why I'm a UKIP supporter. But second thing I want to say is, there's 1,400 known cases, which are not the known cases, would be in the tens of thousands. You never even know.
Okay, Sanjay, thank you very much indeed for that. Bob is in Coatbridge in North Lanarkshire. Bob, good morning to you.
I was enjoying that debate.
We will make America great again.